Honey, we're not open yet. We're sorry, but you didn't call. Did you get the facts? No, what facts? Of the photo. No.
Is this what you're looking for? New business, Marnie?
Personal matter, Mr. Whelan.
Ah, Reggie Whelan, manager. We can deliver. No dawdling with Dawlingtons, that's our motto.
How very clever.
Oh, Marnie keeps us all on our toes here, you know.
Is this the man that wrote the letters? No.
But this that you described.
You must have got it wrong.
All right. If this isn't the man, let's begin again. What did he look like?
Hard to say.
Well, you managed well enough last time. Or was that just to get rid of me? How do I know you're even telling me the truth about this so-called lover? For all I know, your little brother Gary was Olive's boyfriend, and you know a lot more about those murders than you
Look, I told you.
Molly.
Right, Trog.
But I want to speak to Gary. I'll make it worth his while. I know you were telling me the truth about your father, Olive. I know he didn't get you pregnant.
Of course it wasn't him.
Oh, who was it then? His brother?
Gary. I looked pretty silly on the back of a motorbike.
Who got you pregnant, Olive? I came back. Doesn't that mean anything?
It's a start.
You said that your father and Mr. Clark was that true?
I remember him sneaking through the garden gate like a naughty schoolboy, stealing apples from a garden. Then he'd closet himself for hours and hours with Dad. I didn't know. Actually, I didn't care very much at the time what they were getting up to. I just thought they were two blokes together having fun. Now we know what kind of fun.
I wonder if you could do me a favour.
Yeah?
Is there any way you can get your hands on copies of the crime scene photos?
Yeah, I probably could. Well, I'm not sure I do. But if it's important to you, I'll ask Jeff Wyatt. He owes me a few favours.
Oh, thank you.
To be honest, I don't get it. I mean, why spend all this energy on a monster like Olive Martin? Why the crusade? I mean, haven't you got a life of your own to live?
No. To be honest, I haven't really.
Would you walk down into the dining room for me, please?
You're wrong about Olive, you know.
Convince me.
All right. Robert Martin was a homosexual. He was having an affair with his neighbour, Mark. His family life was a lie. He lived in a back room and he hardly ever cared with his wife. Finally, the lie got too much and he killed his wife.
Well, what about Amber?
Oh, well, she just got in the way, so he left all his money to her son as a form of atonement.
And Olive?
Well, she wasn't there. She stayed the night with a boyfriend. Back, she saw the body, she realised what Daddy had done, confessed to cover up for him.
The way you do in those situations. Excuse me. What about his alibi?
Mrs. Clark?
Yeah.
I think she's hiding something.
Why?
Well, maybe she knew about the affair. Maybe she didn't want it to get out. Must admit it's possible.
Yeah. I'll grant you that.
So you believe me?
Not for a second.
You know your problem, Hal?
What?
You're an incurable cynic.
Not a cynic, a realist.
So you're not going to help me then?
Huh? I never...
All right. You can start now.
What with, the Clarks?
No. I want you to come down the coast with me.
What's at the coast?
A beaded little house overlooking the sea. I made a promise to go and see it.
You're buying a house?
No. It's very beautiful. And I'm a bit of an impulse buyer. I don't trust myself.
And you want to come along for the ride?
It's wonderful. It's really wonderful.
If you like this kind of...
I love it.
So buy it.
You're supposed to be putting me off. Anyway, I can't really afford it. Beautiful though it is. Well, I suppose I can with a divorce settlement.
You never told me you were divorced.
You never asked.
Kids?
Nope.
Me neither. Oh. It's probably best that way, isn't it? I mean, wrong, I love kids, but if Sally and I had had a baby, this would have complicated things. You're too near the edge.
I had a daughter. Her name was Alice. She died in a car crash. She was 6.
I'm sorry,
We don't really know anything about each other, do we? The only thing we have in common is Olive.
At least she's done something useful, then.
You can see the sea from every window. Oh. Writing corner. Why did you leave the police, Hal? Was it really what happened in Leven Road?
Well, it got pretty embarrassing having to put my head between my knees every time I saw blood after that. Maybe it was the push I needed. I'd always dreamed of opening a restaurant. After all, if I got on with it.
Yeah, and you got your dream. Wow.
Ah, no, the poacher hasn't always been deserted. I had a ready-made clientele, all my mates from the job. I had staff. I had this vision. Me in the kitchen, Sally out front with the customers. A perfect couple.
What happened?
I came home one day and she wasn't there anymore. She'd moved in with my best friend. He was in the force. Turned out they'd been having an affair for 2 years. He made her feel secure. Good old Jeff. Not the type to let the odd dismembered corpse put him off his cornflakes. So, you gonna put in an offer?
I don't know. I might. Maybe I should do something completely different. Maybe I should set up in the restaurant business.
I don't have problems without any competition.
All right, maybe I'll invest in the poacher.
Why the hell would you want to do that?
I said something wrong.
What is this? Some kind of coded offer?
No.
You think I want to sell out to you?
No, I was just daydreaming.
Poacher is not.
Hal, since you mentioned it, why are you on the world's least desirable restaurant? I mean, my God, Hal, if you ever do get an offer for that place, maybe you should think about it.
You didn't drag me down here to look at that house.
I didn't drag you anywhere. I mean, all I said, you know, your business is obviously failing, and maybe you should, you know, sell up.
And you know exactly why it's failing.